What's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back on the road, and I'm here in a hunting video. Crazy, right?
I know, right? This one will do terribly.
We are back, not in Simpsonville, this time in Malden?
Malden, South Carolina.
Malden, South Carolina, but at a familiar store. Good old Heritage Wine and Spirits for you there, folks. We're gonna go say hi to Michelle.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We have something in the car for you.
Oh. Yeah.
So, in fact,
Give me the key.
I got
it?
I'll go get it. Yeah.
While he does that, I'll get some B-roll of the shelves.
Sure.
Yeah, it's so funny you have this Fort Mosaic, because in Bourbon Hunter's video the other day,
was it? I had no idea.
He was at a store in Conway.
Yeah.
And the owner of that store was saying that this is like for a cheap, low-proof bottle, that it's surprisingly good.
It is.
And I've never seen it, and then there it is.
I mean, it's not super cheap.
It's not super cheap, no.
But it is low proof, but still has a really good flavor profile.
Yeah.
Like, there's flavor there.
Yeah, it's hard to find something that's, 84 proof?
Yes.
That's actually has flavor at all.
Right.
Really? My wife would be excited about seeing these.
The Dark Arts?
She has become a Dark Arts fangirl. Their blunt blend.
Ready to drop it.
She absolutely loves it, and we found 2 bottles online. We found 3, ordered them. They only had 2.
Okay.
So we have those, and now anything Dark Art, she's like, I have to try it. I have to have it.
They're getting ready to drop those here. I just placed my order.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a few cases, so if you need some more, reach out. I'm curious about it. What do you get on the profile?
It's a fruit bomb.
Really?
So it's citrusy, really like white fruits. And so it is
bright, which is
very
the
bright.
Opposite of what I would expect.
Very light, very bright.
Like it's very sort of anti-cigar blend.
Yeah.
We got a taste of it. Actually, we got it after
At KBF.
They kept coming by the booth at KBF.
Like, that's it, no more
and telling Macaulay to stop pouring. And yet there were 3 of us there, and he was still pouring it, and then he wound up giving us what was left in the bottle, which is just a little bit.
And that's when she tried it, and we did it on video, and it was literally like this much left in a bottle, and she was like, I love this to death. It's the best thing I've ever had. I was like, all right, well, now I got to go find some.
They're not cheap,
no,
but they are affordable and very worth what you spend on it.
Got a really good selection of Fiddler. I don't recall you having that much Fiddler before.
Last time.
I did not.
You got a chin music here.
I did not.
These are pretty rare.
That is one of the ones I've been able to bring in. I've got 3 or 4 at least new, totally new product lines that I've brought in, with quite a few on the horizon that we're bringing in.
This one's an 8-year.
I just have so many single barrels. It was crazy. I spaced them out picking, which you would think would mean they would be spaced out in arrival. It bottlenecked, and now they're all coming at one time. So I've kind of put a lot of other stuff that I was planning to bring in these first couple of months, this first quarter, and I'm keeping my commitments with all the single barrels right now. It's just the way that things happen sometimes with all of the shake up in distribution.
I hadn't seen this in forever, and I saw it in East Tennessee. And then she's got 10 there beside it.
Yeah. Just going to point out this. That is the best price I've ever seen on any of these Middle West finishes. Like, in North Carolina, I think these things are $100.
Yeah. Is that the Oloroso?
That is the sherry
cask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got all 3 cask strengths, which are all fantastic bottles. Of course, some Alvin Langston down here.
Yeah, Steve is going to send us some stuff of that.
We've got a shipment coming in from them of some stuff. We don't know what it is. It's going to be a surprise. Got some Old Dom.
Yeah.
Just probably the best value cast strength out there, period, the end.
And for a very good one, too.
For a phenomenal one.
Yeah.
They've got Uncle Nearest Cognac. Again, that's $200.
In the state,
In the state,
that's
in
about
North
$10
Carolina?
cheaper than the state.
That's wild, honestly. Yeah, this is what you're talking about right here?
That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. And
You have been looking for this?
depending on when this comes out, you
some
will
time.
see that I was at Red Carpet Liquors in Gallatin, Tennessee, and that bottle was priced at $149. And I said on camera, that is absolutely ridiculous.
And
No
there's
reason
your
it
price
should be
for it
that.
for right now.
These are generally lower proof, and that's what this one is. This is a 90.
Young bourbon mixed with old sherry.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, everything's finished, yeah.
So
So this,
I think we'll pass on that. Got all the 13th century.
yeah, this has got the
Oloroso
design
rye.
within the bottle. Let me hold this up to
Yeah.
light. So you got the stag that's actually blown into the bottle.
It's going to be hard to come. There it goes. Yep.
And then this one, the one we have, has a still in it.
Got all kinds of different.
No, that's just the barrel within the barrel on that one. That's a straight rye.
And these
barrel
things
within
aren't
barrel.
cheap to begin with.
This is the lightest bottle you'll pick up.
They're dangerously light, frankly.
Yeah.
Got 13th Colony single barrel. An 8-year 3-month for $110. I've never had anything that old from Short Barrel. Oh, sorry, not Short Barrel. 13th Colony.
We do have two of
MVP
those,
itself.
one the regular release and one
Yep.
up store pit. And you got the rye there beside
there,
it.
of course. Still looking for that maple 113 proof rye.
The rye, yeah.
Yes. Got some 1792 full proof single barrel bottled in bond. Hey, Dad.
Hey, got the
There you go.
8-year.
8-year 101. Guess there's a maker's pick. What's left of it right here. Got some Castle and Key. Weeded, it's a good bottle there. Some Redwood Empire. She's got the Duck Club here too. Honestly, that bottle, not bad at all. For $40, not bad at all.
110 proof? Nope.
A little bit of Broad Branch here.
I think that is
It's an old whiskey club
that's an
pick, a
old, yeah,
9-year,
old.
111 proof rye. They got the Boykin. Is that this year's? Yep, it's this year's.
You don't see Boykin in stores.
No.
Very rarely.
Dropped those.
Yeah.
We got those in probably a week or so ago, but great bottle.
For 4 years old, it was surprisingly good.
Yeah. They're doing a lot of good stuff there. I am supposed to go back sometime this month. I just have to get it on the schedule to do another barrel pick, a rye, just to be able to get it in before the end of the year, the second half of the year. So I tried to get out there a couple weeks ago when another friend that's a YouTuber, Brandon.
Brandon, yeah.
So you know Brandon.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go with them, but I had literally just gotten back from Kentucky the day before. We flew in and had a 2-day 4 distilleries and brokers, barrel brokers each day. So I was so
Barrel picked
pickled.
out.
I was pickled and tired, and I felt like honestly my palate would not have been it would not have done him justice.
Right,
Probably just
right.
all of that high proof bourbon starts taking a toll.
Yeah.
So
We're on the list with Broad Branch to do a pick. We just got to figure out how we're going to do it, how we're going to distribute it, where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Because being in North Carolina, so
Can't ship. And we'd have to be able to ship.
right,
So we got to figure that out.
yeah. So look at using Longhorn out of Texas or something like that.
Yeah.
they use Longhorn and Sealed Box, don't they? Can
Yeah,
they work
yeah, both of
through
them.
That channel.
Yeah.
with them?
Who is it? They're There are several channels that actually use brewzle
Yes,
uses,
yes.
he uses Longhorn, so there are several that do.
Well, if you
something
want
else.
to run it through me, of course I'll take it. I mean, I know that's probably not super convenient, but if you have exhausted other outlets,
Okay, well, thank you.
I'm
Yes.
absolutely open to supporting you guys and Broad Branch, and I have no
Awesome.
issue with that.
Sure, appreciate
and I know
that.
Very much.
I mean, you guys are going to move it, but I also know I can move it,
Sure.
right? There's
Yeah.
no way.
Right.
I have no.
Yeah, that would be cool, because we could come down and do tastings with it.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
something like that.
absolutely. I mean,
So,
I would love that. It would do very well.
Yeah.
As I was mentioning, all of the barrel picks coming in, you can see that I've been inundated. I did want to point this out. This is the first time I've ever had this experience. Ben Holiday, of course, I think I had been to the pick when I talked with you guys last, or maybe I had not. They were a phenomenal barrel pick experience. If you ever get an opportunity, I just wanted to show you. So they rolled out the red carpet for us. They opened the distillery that day. We had 100% of the attention. Kyle, their master distiller, stayed with us the whole time. It was just, they had breakfast. We had a bartender making breakfast cocktails for us.
Wow.
Oh, it was, when I say red carpet, I mean
If I'm not
totally.
mistaken, I believe you flew on a private plane there, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought so.
So,
But I didn't figure that was them.
but
you know.
just going, that extra step. If you look at pretty much any other barrel, notice the bands, and
Yep.
they're not riveted.
Oh, I see it now.
They went and riveted every band and stained the barrel and delivered the barrels to me. Like,
Wow.
they're the most beautiful barrels.
Because you let these sit in the store for 6 months and they start to fall apart.
Exactly. They shrink as they dry out and the bands fall off. So then it's up to me, or, I'm either out here with the drill or the liquid nails and whatever, trying to keep it together. This was such a pleasant surprise. They're beautiful barrel head. They just really take pride in what they do, and they
Yeah.
continue to impress me. And it's the little things like that that tell me what care goes into the making of it. It's not just lip service,
Right.
I did not ask for anything. This is how they do things.
Just how they do it.
And it speaks volumes to me.
They go that extra mile.
Yeah.
So we got to call out the tater stickers, because Michelle
yeah.
always takes it another level. So grab one of the boldest over there to put beside this one. So you got the oldest and the boldest. And there's a little resemblance there. But
Yeah. It's just to have fun.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites, and then this brainchild that we had in the night with the driftless and the good and gooder. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's
fun.
And G-Rad does phenomenal work. He's, he does a lot of our designs, if not all of them. Sometimes, we come to him, we tell him what we're looking for, and then he comes up with it. But great guy, does great work.
So did you go to Baraboo to pick the driftless, or did they send you?
They came here.
Oh, okay.
Justin came here, super nice guy, and honestly, he came twice. He will. I think he loves South Carolina. And
Well, if it's in the winter,
yes,
yeah.
yes. So he actually came out twice. I wasn't the only store that he visited, but he went to 2 other places, and then what was left sample-wise, he talked with Bourbon. He knows Hunter real well, and
Yeah, they've done some stuff
and
together.
Hunter had given him, some pointers about me, and he said,
Yeah.
if you don't have something that's really good, she's not going to take it, and you might not get invited back. So he actually stopped mid-trip, flew back, got more samples, came back.
Wow.
He got in a little bit of trouble with the owners, but he said, look, we've got one shot at this, and we're new in this area. We're hitting the stores that people respect for their barrel picks.
There you go.
You can't have a dud.
Yeah,
No.
he said this
Right.
is a one-shot thing. It was worth the trip, trust me.
Holy cow.
I think I might walk out with that.
Well, I mean, just in general, actually,
Yeah.
they're very. This is 110 in the state, or in North Carolina.
I've seen it as cheap as 85.
Okay.
But with your distributor and everything, who knows what you're actually having to
I don't know
pay for it.
if you picked them up, Josh, but there's some early times up there on top.
Some good old, before it gets bad, apparently.
And it looks like she may be sold out, but she was running a sale. Two for 20.
There is another couple back there.
So
How about this?
the triple rum cast
Triple
finish.
rum, 142.24 proof right there.
And that one is actually a pretty good, but their double oak is really good. Their basic double oak.
Got some Paul Sutton in. I think that's new since we were here last.
Paul Sutton just released another Heritage, I think, an 8-year.
8-year, yep. We were just talking about the Peerless
Yeah.
rum finish.
Yeah.
I've never seen a cheaper price than that. And
Thank you.
I think I'm probably walking out with that.
Thank you.
Because I'm a Peerless fanboy.
Well, I am too. That one is one that I take a little less markup on. Because.
It's prohibitively expensive.
Yes. And I believe in the product and I want to get it out there. So, where I can take a little less margin, if I get a good deal and I'm getting something somewhere else, I feel like I can justify it that way. So I do take a little less margin on those because of that. I mean, 20 to 25 bucks less is, I feel like your entry level bourbon should be around $50. That's just
Yeah.
my personal
Yeah.
opinion.
So you're already starting that 25 high.
Exactly. So I think if they could come down $20 to $25 less, I think they would see tremendous movement. I
mean,
think they would overtake a lot of these big brands.
Their
because-
marketing, I mean, does it get better than Peerless and these barrel bottles?
Yeah.
These pretty nice labels too. I mean, that feels like you took it right out of the 30s.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I feel like it's not overly done. It's very,
Very tasteful.
appealing. Yes. Very, very tasteful.
I'm hoping she's got a tasting.
Yeah, I think we might be
I think-
just asking to taste some of these barrel picks.
Oh yeah, for sure we will. For sure.
They've got some Old Dom picks down here too.
Oh yeah, they got the old is that the wheated?
Yeah, wheat whiskey. And then their traditional high rye. And then the Bardstown here.
And we will ask you about, because you've changed how you're doing allocations.
Much of that actually in my office.
Oh really?
Well.
Oh, then definitely we want to go to the back room.
I'm counting, the reason they're back there is I am gonna have an allocations off at the end of the month, so I'm like gathering it all so that I can discern what I have.
Right.
And then how I wanna divvy it up. Because some of it, if there's some really special stuff, that will go to the higher tiered
Sure.
loyalty members.
Sure.
And then the rest of it will be invite for loyalty club, so that I don't have people from everywhere
Showing
coming
up.
to just get the allocations.
Right.
And then whatever is left after that, and we'll do it
For
raffle
grabs.
style,
Yeah.
whatever's left after that will go out, for regular distribution. But yeah, I kind of had to. It's too much to keep up with 2 stores.
Oh yeah.
I always hated the idea behind it because it seems like you're putting a number of value on people.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's truly fair because I'll tell you, to your point, it's my Fireball people that are winning the, and Wheatley and Platinum,
Yeah.
right?
And the Fireball people aren't wanting to come in and buy that.
'Cause they're not gonna drink it.
Because
Correct.
they're buying the Fireball.
Right, correct.
Well, and a lot of times it's wine drinkers, because Total Wine has had this program for
Ever.
and the wine drinkers are the ones who get the Pappies and they get that kind of stuff. And in some cases they drink it, others they don't. I mean,
And others, they sell it for 15 times MSRP.
right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But, so I had to start doing, it was just too much to keep up with. And I wanted to be fair to the
Yeah.
people who keep my lights on.
Right.
We do it a little bit differently. I also, to that point, the people that are often helping earn those things but aren't interested in those things, my loyalty club gives discounts at different thresholds for their purchases. So kind of like a supermarket does or whatever. Once you join, it's, you know, there are ways that I try to pay back everybody. It's my way of saying thanks.
So you've got the, what is it, 14 or 15 year buff turkey there.
Yeah.
Yep. 15
World Whiskey
year.
Society. Get some Boss Hogs. You mind if I go behind the counter?
Not at all.
Thank you very much.
Were you able to get the Old Carter release? Yeah.
I've got some. Have y'all had it?
No,
Have y'all
I've got,
tried it?
I was at Clyde's. Actually, they
Oh,
put theirs
that's
on
right.
Facebook.
You texted me and told me.
And I picked it up.
Yeah.
And luckily, I got there that morning, and there was a guy local, and he came in. They had already sold everything they had. He thought, well, I thought I'll get here. So I just opened my bottle and shared some with him. And
Well, that was really kind. I've been a fan of Old Carter for a long, long time. And I have probably, along with Colby Frey, I have probably crossed the threshold into stalkerdom at some point with the, you know, the messages and the follows and the please come to South Carolina. And I have like a nice little collection of old Carters because I've been collecting them over the years. People that knew me would buy them
yeah.
because they knew I was a fan if they saw them when they were
Right.
out and about. It's really nice to be able to get a bottle for less than $300.
Yes, that was one I was just going to say. The prices have come down.
Yep.
And it's a really tasty, good bottle.
When I shared with that guy, and you do bottle shares and you do that type of thing, it's so social. I mean, we were in the
This
parking
is
lot of Broad
the
Branch.
absolute best thing that comes from the bottles on the shelf over there.
Yeah.
Is this,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
without a shadow of a doubt.
I have met some of my best friends, some really incredible people through this business and through bottle sharing. Just connecting with people who have a love for the craft like you do. And, you know, I think I told you this before, but we love sharing our fantastic finds almost as much as we love sharing trash. When we find one that is just so horrible, you're like, this has to be shared with friends.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to suffer with
Here, taste this.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a bottle of, what is that? It's out there in the car that we brought with us. The one that tastes like fish.
The
Smoke Eye Hill.
Smoke Eye Hill barrel proof. I don't know what, I think maybe we just got a bad bottle because everybody else we've talked to
It's good
likes
for
it.
15 seconds and then it just goes to
It
fish.
tastes like rotten fish afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll love it. Not.
All right, well, so we're here and we've got a couple of subscribers, patrons that are with us. So we've got Chris and we've got Kent.
Welcome in. Where are you guys from?
Gaffney.
Oh, okay. You're right up the street.
We ran into him at KBF standing in line
Day
on
two.
on the street, on the sidewalk, waiting to get in. And
Shot the shit for an hour.
yeah,
Waiting.
waiting.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you've got some good picks. Your Broad Branch picks are outstanding.
that's how I learned about Broad Branch.
Yeah.
I saw it on Hunter's channel.
Well, Lee told
True,
us about
yeah.
it.
But
Well, but
we had
he
never been
didn't
to it.
he get it one of the bottles from me?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's still all the same.
Yeah, the first time I saw you was on I guess it was a TikTok live with Brandon,
Yeah.
and you were talking about Broad Branch doing picks.
And he had never had one either.
All right, time to drink. Y'all ready?
I brought this for y'all to try.
Okay.
So that was my Green River barrel pick that sold out in less than 16 hours. And that was only because I had to close and then reopen the next day. I would have sold it that day. I still think that's one of the best barrel picks.
All right.
Do you have a bottle of the old Zach that's open?
I will open one.
Oh, okay.
I have one. It's at home. I'm drinking that one actively.
129 proof.
So do you feel like you made a mistake by not putting an opening in the bar so you could get walk through?
Well, that was, I considered, and I still may do a flip up here, but I wanted to discourage other people from going back there.
Yeah.
So.
You one of those flip tops.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to end up doing with that spot. Just after getting in here and walking, I want it to be inconvenient for other people, but it's also been very inconvenient for me.
Ooh, man. Nose is amazing.
It is. I can't discern what I'm getting, but it's
It's like a grapey butterscotch,
Definitely fruity.
cinnamon.
I didn't know how, I knew it was great. I didn't know how much I was gonna love it. I didn't expect it to sell out so fast, so I had only pulled, I keep one barrel pick from every barrel pick for posterity unopened. And I'm getting ready to have a shelf built all the way around
That's
here
cool.
to post, to display them. But they sold so fast and I didn't put a limit. I didn't think I'd need to put a limit on it.
On a Green River,
Maybe.
yeah.
But this was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They were just coming back on the scene, like, but we were the first and only barrel in South Carolina. And I literally, I mean, maybe in the whole Southeast, I had a guy drive from Florida. And he came and, but he said, if I'm coming from Florida, can I get a case? And I was like, sure.
Well, they're very reasonably priced too.
Yes.
It's probably $59, $69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This changed
Really,
3 times
really
on my
good.
palate.
So I'm a bit of a bloodhound and a nose will get me. Like that's
Oh,
the thing.
yeah.
That was why with Broad Branch, like not having that crazy ethanol and being able to really nose it at a hazmat, I was like, oh, this is, because my husband makes fun of me because I will literally walk around and smell it forever. Like I'll sip it, but I'll smell it
Yeah.
forever.
I do the same. He gets impatient when we're on camera and he's going in for a drink. I'm like, we didn't even say anything about the nose. Let's slow down here a little bit.
I'm like sippy.
Let's
man.
enjoy it for a minute.
Now this is, and of course, can't get it. So
Yep.
Of course. I can't even get it anymore.
Right.
That's the sad part. Like I think I have one unopened bottle. I don't think I have one back. I think that is my backup. I opened it fairly recently for something special. So when that one's gone, that's it.
Why, thank you. That is awesome.
Yeah.
that's,
Really,
Yeah.
really good.
yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Hey, look, there's a customer. That's why I wear these pants with the big pockets.
Now we've got an old brick.
We've got an old brick. I don't think we've
11
ever opened it though.
11
But it's
year.
not a pick.
Yeah, 128 proof.
It's actually about 11 and a half.
Okay.
It was finished in Eagle Rare barrels for 6 months, although you can't add that
You should love
to
that.
the flavor.
Yeah.
Or to the label.
Pour a little bit lighter for me this time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really bad.
No, he did
I
the
did.
pouring.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to pour light in a rocks glass. It is.
Yes.
Thank you.
But I do like that you can get the nose so much better than the tiny competing cups. So that one's just deep.
Yeah.
That one is deep.
Yeah.
It's rich. It's phenomenal. It's got the bourbon sweetness, all the standards. It's got leather and oak. I get like a little cardamom type of spice in there. It's just a good, solid bottle.
You get like a really deep, like Mexican vanilla on that one.
Yeah. It's
That one-
like the standard
Yeah.
bourbon notes, but just on
Like,
steroids,
yeah.
like on a deeper.
It's like you turn the lights off on it,
Yeah.
Like everything just got really dark. That's really good.
This one is a 10-year Barton that for the first time I got cherry on the front of that. So it goes, and then it has, this is their high rye mash bill. So it still has like that sort of 1792-ish finish, but I think that the high rye is what brought the cherry forward in this. They don't do that one a lot. They haven't disclosed like exactly what that mash bill is, but I know their standards like 74,
18.
18, right.
Oh my God.
I'm just enjoying the nose right now.
It's good. The 18 is even better.
Oh my God. Wow. This.
That's good. That one just does it for me.
I get just a touch of that gravel dust that I get off
is a
of
little
Barton
dusty on the
sometimes.
Barton, yeah.
It's a granite gravel dust to
Okay.
me that comes.
This one surprised me. I don't get this from Barton juice. I just dropped a 10-year Barton a few months back, a Horse Soldier. It was much closer to this profile. It was very rich, very deep, I don't mean this negatively in any way. It was very heavy. It was perfect going into fall and winter, right? But this really surprised me.